Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, I want to say thank you for spending your time to watch my presentation today. I'm very happy that so many of you could make it today. Before we start, let me introduce myself. I'm Zulfa Akbar, student of Islamic education in Win Maulana Malik Ibrahim Malang. I'm about one and a half years now studying in this university. I'm here especially studying about Islamic education. As you can see on the screen, our topic today is about multicultural education in Indonesia. I will begin by presenting about multiculturalism, then explaining the diversity in Indonesia and the effect. After that, I will explain about universal Islam with multicultural education according to Nurholis Majid. And finally, I will explain universal Islamic relationship with multicultural education according to Nurholis Majid. My presentation will take about 10 and 15 minutes. I will be handing out a copy of the PowerPoint slides and at the end of my talk. There will be time for question after my presentation. Okay, I will start this presentation with questions. Let me know, what's your opinion about multicultural? Multiculturalism is defined as the diversity of culture in society. The word multiculturalism can also be referred as a pattern of good interaction in a diversity. Multiculturalism, as an ideology, has the meaning of something that recognizes and glorifies difference in equality culturally. Multiculturalism is also used as an idea, perspective, policy, brushing, and action by a society or country that has diversity of cultures, religions, and ethnicities that together have one goal, that is to be proud and maintain that diversity. The next is the diversity in Indonesia and the effect. Indonesia is the country with the largest cultural diversity in the world. Starting from the language, ethnic, culture, religion, even the flora and fauna are diverse spread throughout the region of Indonesia with its own characteristics. The national language spoken in Indonesia is Bahasa Indonesia and still has 718 kinds of regional language spoken by people from various regions. Indonesia also has a diverse ethnic group. This is due to the large number of groups in the community that have their own culture, so that it has its own identity. There are at least 1,340 ethnic groups spread throughout Indonesia, according to Census BPS in 2010. In addition to ethnic groups, Indonesia also has diversity of its religions. Islam, Christianity, Catholics, Hinduism, Buddhism, and Confucianism are officially recognized religions in Indonesia. The diversity possessed by Indonesia can be a double-edged knife. This is because the diversity that exists makes Indonesia rich, interesting tourist attractions. On the other hand, this diversity can be the cause of conflict. This is proven by the number of conflicts that occur in the name of religion or race. To maintain such diversity, an independent awareness and ability to manage diversity is needed to prevent the conflicts that undermine the unity of the nation. Awareness in managing diversity into a whole unity is known as multiculturalism. To realize education multiculturalism is the most efficient way. With education, the component contained in and it can facilitate the spread and development of the multiculturalism. In addition, Islam as the majority religion in Indonesia has important role in maintaining unity and unity. The concept of Islam Rahmatan lil Alamin, who teach his ummah to keep the peace. These two things in expect that Indonesia can apply the concept of multiculturalism well, so there are not many divisions. The next, universal Islam with multicultural education according to Nurholis Majid. One of the intellectual figures of Indonesia who participated in spreading the concept of universal Islam is Nurholis Majid. He is the most active figure in spreading universal Islamic thought. He adopted the value of universalism from the Quran and Hadith by assuming that Islam is inclusive religion so that is a majority group should be able to coexist with other religions. The universal form of Islam, the universal form of Islam is Islam that promotes civilized bonds such as respecting the law, respecting tolerance, pluralism, and defending egalitarianism and human rights as part of the university, people's appreciation of achievement, and the participation of the whole community. Next is universal Islamic relationship with multicultural education according to Nurholis Majid. Number one is respect diversity. Embodied in the diversity of language used in each religion used in each region both as a core daily language and as an introductory language in learning. In learning, for example, we still give a portion of the language learning of each region, or often we refer to as local content. Regional language can also be used in the use of language in school, meeting or bulletin, or it can also be used in certain activities, such as school activities and so on. With this, the regional language will remain sustainable. Furthermore, respecting diversity in terms of religion, this can be realized by doing prayer together. Religion leaders in learning can be realized by giving opportunities to friends who want to worship, who want to salah. Furthermore, ethnic diversity is manifested in the delivery of multi-ethnic narratives, analogies, and tourist visits. In school, learning can be realized by getting students to know the ethnic diversity that exists and not discriminate against certain ethnicity, such as example of interregional student exchange program. Number two is social justice. An application in multicultural education is realized by the removal of international standard schools, providing assistance to students who have low economic ability. Then justice in obtaining the same education is realized by an inclusive education model of children with special needs. Number three is based on local culture. This can be realized in applying the curriculum in accordance with local wisdom in each region. For example, inserting batik craft in extracurricular activities and can also use learning media based on local culture. Number four is application of Islamic values in multicultural. This is realized by appreciating a diversity as sunnatullah and not being the individual who feels most right. This is the basis of multicultural education in each individual, so that the application of multicultural education will run more efficiently and on target. Okay, I think that's everything I want to say. Just to summarize, the main point of my talk today is multiculturalism is defined as the diversity of culture in society. The diversity can be a double-edged because diversity can bring a lot of love and cause conflict. And according to Nurholis Majid, universal Islam promotes civilized bonds such as respecting the law, respecting the tolerance, pluralism, and defending egalitarianism and human rights as part of university. People, people's appreciation of achievement and participation of the whole community. And the last, there is a relationship between universal Islam and multicultural education. Okay, now I will be happy to answer any question you may have. I'm sorry today I'm not in portion to answer that question now, but I will get back to you later this week. I'm sorry. The last, thank you for your attention. Watch my presentation today. Speak thank you for you. Thank you so much. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.